Hello everyone! Today we're presenting OP Garages 2.5, the next level garage system for Fivem. With private garages, job and gang hubs, plate changers, sub-owners, and powerful admin tools, everything you need is right here. It's fully optimized, secure, and works with over 35 popular scripts, from fuel to keys, housing, phones, and more. Let's create our first public garage. You can choose between two types. The first one works as a zone, meaning anywhere inside the area, you can open your garage. The second one is NPC-based, where vehicles always spawn at one fixed location. Inside the garage menu, you can mark your favorite cars, change their labels, and even transfer them from one garage to another. Now let's step into the showroom option. It teleports the player into a garage where all of their vehicles are displayed. Above each car, you'll see useful details like fuel level and damage status. The showroom feature can be fully disabled or limited only to private garages depending on your server's setup. Garages can be browsed in list view or map view, making it easy to see where new ones are needed. Let's edit the garage we just created and switch it to the NPC option, perfect for tighter locations. You can also completely disable the preview vehicle that spawns when opening a garage. Let's move on to the impound system. We've built a dedicated menu for factions, allowing vehicles to be impounded to a chosen location for a set period of time, or with the option where only an officer can release them. There's also a configurable fee, either paid for early release or required once the impound time ends. And of course, the entire menu can be assigned to as many jobs as you want. At the Impound Point, players can check their vehicles that have been impounded, but also those left abandoned on the street if they want to request a recovery. Additionally, members of the assigned faction can return impounded vehicles directly to their owners. Now, let's create a private garage. Here, we can set a list of players who will have access to it. For selected garages, it's also possible to disable map blips or adjust the Z-axis, making the garage available only from a specific floor or level. Private garages can also use NPC as their entry point, and out of the box, the script supports many popular housing systems, while staying easy to integrate with new ones. We also provide direct support to help with custom integrations. Let's now take a look at job garages. They can also run in the owned vehicles mode, where every vehicle is stored directly in the database. Admins can add them with a built-in command, or other scripts can insert vehicles automatically, for example through a custom purchase menu for faction bosses. Access to these cars can be restricted by job grade, or even assigned to a single player, making it truly exclusive. Let's add some vehicles to the mechanics garage, with access limited only to a selected grade. And don't worry, if a player changes their job or rank, the system will automatically update, and the vehicles will instantly appear in their garage. Now let's edit our garage to run in spawner mode. In this setup, players can spawn unlimited copies of the vehicles added by an admin. These vehicles are configured directly through the admin menu, where you can define which grades have access to them, and even set the tuning each vehicle will come with. Let's add a new vehicle to the mechanics spawner. In the menu, we can enter any model name and set a list of grades that will have access to it. Using the Copy Properties tool, we can grab the tuning from the vehicle we're currently in. From then on, every time this car is spawned, it will come with the exact same setup. The last type is job-locked garages. These are visible only to players with a specific job and allow them to store their own vehicles there. It works like a sorting system, keeping personal cars separate from duty vehicles. And just to be clear, players only ever see their own cars. Storing a vehicle in a job garage doesn't make it accessible to anyone else. With our garages, you can also define custom vehicle labels for the entire server. So if you add a custom car with a messy default name, you can overwrite it with a clean, custom label through our system, making every garage look professional and easy to navigate. You've already seen how the impound system works, but not how an impound point is created. Inside the Creator menu, we can set its name, choose which vehicle types it applies to, and assign the factions that will be able to tow cars to this location. OP Garages also comes with a plate changer. Through this admin-only menu, you can instantly change the license plate of the vehicle you're sitting in. Our system also supports garages for airplanes and helicopters, complete with the same showroom feature, so players can view their aircraft with full details before taking off. And of course, there's a dedicated garage for boats, giving your players full control over their water vehicles. And whenever a boat is stored, the player is automatically teleported back to the dock access point. Our garage's script includes a sub-owner system. You can grant keys to a co-owner, letting them use your vehicle without giving them full rights, like selling it. Server owners can even set a cost for assigning a sub-owner, or restrict this feature to selected players, such as donators. The system includes powerful admin commands. Vehicles can be granted directly to players, jobs, or gangs, even restricted to a single player within a job or gang garage. And if a vehicle shouldn't be in the database, there's also a command to remove it instantly.